Hello everyone, I am Jordo from the ThatJordo broadcast experience, and today I'll be your guide through the first portion of today's Jordo Direct. I am here today with several parties of the Sketching Alley to get you excited for the future of the broadcast experience and community events. First, I'd like to go over something simple yet crucial to the ThatJordo Twitch channel and its corresponding broadcast experience. You may be aware already, but I've mentioned a desire to expand my guaranteed weekly streams beyond a single day of the week. When it comes to streaming, it's very important to have a consistent schedule, especially as a lower follow count channel like mine. I've heard it compared to watching a series on TV. If your favorite show wasn't on every weekday at 7 p.m., but rather would air at complete random times with no prior notice, you'd likely not feel motivated to keep up with the show at all. Much like a TV show, the consistency of a channel's stream times can often make or break a viewer's interest in returning to the channel again. So, I'd like to properly and officially announce that, starting today, I'm locking in a new stream schedule for the foreseeable future. Now, in addition to Tuesdays, I'll also be streaming Thursdays and Saturdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I can't guarantee the streams will always start at 8 p.m., but I'll make an effort to ensure that the streams will at least be live at 8 p.m., and they'll be about 4 hours in length. This new schedule is intentionally spaced out across the week, so as to give me time between stream nights to recuperate and be ready for the next one, and not to burn myself out in the process. If this schedule works out, maybe I can squeeze in a fourth day in there down the line, but I'll monitor how this schedule goes before I make that judgment call. Regardless, I'm hoping this schedule can work to keep myself motivated and you interested. I hope to see you next stream. Next, I'd like to announce an exciting addition to the ThatJordo broadcast experience. You've all been so very generous in your support for the streams, the community, and to myself. I've often found myself struggling to accept donations via bits or gifted channel subscriptions or otherwise just for simply turning on the streams, and really only having my gratitude to give in return. I know it means that you guys enjoy what I do, but it makes me wish I could do more. Well, I think we found a solution. That's right, baby. We're introducing the ThatJordo Battle Pass. You may be asking, what the hell? A Battle Pass? How does that even work in a stream setting? Let's get into how this will function. At the start of every month, a new season will begin, and with it, a new list of tier rewards to unlock for the stream. Each month starts us off at Tier 0, which comes with its own small item to celebrate the new Battle Pass season. To progress in the Battle Pass and unlock tier rewards, chat members will have to subscribe, be it themselves or via gifting subs. Each subscription to the channel increases the Battle Pass by 1 tier. The first tier reward unlocks at Tier 5, which will usually be a small but exciting reward. The following tier rewards unlock at multiples of 10, ending at Tier 50. I may offer more tiers in the future, but for now this is the best I can offer with the time I've got. We'll test this out for a few months and see where it goes from there. Oh, and if you're worried about FOMO setting in for a tier reward that might not unlock for any given month, don't worry about it. That reward might wind up returning in a future Battle Pass, given I only have the resources to come up with so many ideas. But the only way to be guaranteed to get that reward is to unlock that tier's reward when it's already available to do so. So if you want to ensure you unlock that reward, it's best to go for it while you still have a chance. But wait, that's not all for the Battle Pass. Anyone who pays for a batch of at least 5 gifted subs to the community will get to spin the Sub Spinner. Depending on what it lands on, you could get anywhere from a verbal thank you from myself to free artwork from myself. Please keep in mind, you as a chat member can spin the Sub Spinner wheel up to once per stream. I can only offer so much, so I hope that limit's okay. We'll be kicking off the ThatJordo Battle Pass with Season 0 this September 1st, 2024. I hope you look forward to it. So, what do you think so far? These first couple announcements were in regard to the function of the ThatJordo broadcast experience Twitch channel and its live streams. These next few announcements will be for events held within the ThatJordo Twitch channel live streams and the Sketching Alley Discord server. Please, take a look.
You think they make Metal Gear this way?
So, I've been getting into Gundam model kit building as of late, and I've kind of picked up a bit of a habit with it. It's a fun time.
But what if it wasn't? Introducing Model Kit Madness!
During this event, I'll be attempting to build a model kit live on camera. It's not much of a big deal. It's easy enough. Except, I won't have any of the instructions in front of me. For this stream, I'll have friends on a call with me who will have the instructions themselves. They will have to read and describe the directions to me. Then I will attempt to build the model according to what they tell me. We don't have a specific date for the stream yet, but it will air sometime within the next few months. We'll keep you updated, so I hope you look forward to it.
You are not immune to S-tier propaganda.
Me and you, and you and me, no matter how they toss the dice, it had to be. The only one for me is you, and you.
Hey, you up for some more tier list shenanigans? Well, we got another one coming up. And for the first time ever, I'll be the one hosting it, which means I'll be streaming it on the ThatJordo Twitch channel. For this tier list, we'll be ranking some of the video game advertisements of all time, and you get to pick some of the ads we rank. These can include TV commercials, story trailers, really anything that's a video advertisement that's selling a video game or includes video game characters. Send me via DMs up to 5 of the game ads you'd like to see ranked. And if they're appropriate for live streaming, I'll include them in the tier list. We'll be ranking the ads based on a few factors. Cohesion. Does the ad convey what it's selling well enough? Memorability. Will you even remember the ad by tomorrow? By next week? And most importantly, hype factor. Does the ad make you want to buy the game? Please consider these for your submissions. Just so we're clear, here are some general guidelines for ads to submit. It absolutely must be appropriate for streaming. It must fall within Twitch's terms of service. That means the usual stuff, no genitalia, nothing too sexy, no slurs, and unfortunately no music that would trigger the copyright protection system. If you absolutely must submit an ad with an infringing copyrighted song, it either will not be included at all or edited to not include the infringing material. Oh, and last thing, I'd really appreciate it if the videos were no longer than 3 minutes tops. Please try to pick out some of the shorter ones for the sake of time. Video game ad submissions for the tier list will open today and will close by Sunday, July 14th. So get your ads ready, because the video game ads tier list stream will go live Tuesday, July 16th, 2024, exclusively on the ThatJordo broadcast experience.
I need you. I can't draw Fortnite without you.
Is there a character you desperately want to see in Fortnite, but for whatever reason it just won't happen? Well, have you tried putting them in there yourself? Yeah, me neither. But hey, we can draw them in the game and pretend it's real, right? Introducing Jordo Art Collab 2, Fortnite Lobby. In this collab, artists will be prompted to draw a character who has not appeared yet in Fortnite, as though they were in the game. There are some guidelines I'd prefer you to follow so we can really nail that look and feel of a proper Fortnite skin in the lobby. Draw the character in a neutral, front-facing standing pose that can represent the character well without getting too crazy. Most importantly, the character must fit the bones and proportions of the existing Fortnite character base. Fortnite skins do come in different shapes and sizes, but the one thing that remains consistent in all of them is a strict consistency to structure. Each and every skin has the same hurt box and height, so that no skin is unfairly advantaged or disadvantaged in the game beyond being easier to see than others. In cases where characters have a tall head, or a big hat, or something similar, their hurt boxes and structures still remain the same as others despite being taller. Their heads are still where the face is, and any height discrepancies are purely cosmetic. Characters that are much, much taller than the average Fortnite skin are still shrunk down to fit the base player character structure. In cases where a character is reasonably too short to fit the adult human-sized structure of Fortnite's base model, historically Fortnite will not unnaturally stretch out their limbs to fit their base proportions, but rather give them a mech suit or something similar to Pilot. Please attempt to abide by this rather than, for example, draw an uncannily tall Sonic. Fortnite prides itself on its attention to detail and being on model to the source material. Anime-based skins notwithstanding. If you want to draw a smaller or shorter character, use this restriction as a creative challenge. The point of this collab is to ask, what if this character was playable in Fortnite? You should aim to make these characters look and feel like they would fit right in with other Fortnite characters to really drive home the authenticity of seeing your character in the game. When deciding on the character you want to draw, ideally it should be a character that isn't in the game already. However, if the character is in the game already, I would highly recommend you to draw different look for the character, like a different outfit, a different form or transformation, or just different overall variation of the character. The character you draw doesn't have to be an existing character. You can draw your own character. There are literally no limits beyond what's already in the game. If someone has already picked the character you were wanting to draw, it's not the end of the world. You can still pick that character, but with a different outfit, form, variation, etc. as outlined previously for characters already in Fortnite. Since I'll be displaying these artworks in a mock version of the Fortnite lobby, you can draw some extra bits to make it look like a whole cosmetic pack, if you want, Back blings, harvesting tools, gliders, lobby music jam tracks, vehicle bodies, decals, etc., yeah, and anything you want to draw. This isn't necessary, you can simply stick to the character skin if you like, but the option will be there if you want to pursue that. I should also clarify real quick that when I refer to drawing the characters, this doesn't mean you can't use other forms of artistic creation. I only use the term drawing in a general sense. You can submit artwork in the form of traditional drawings, paintings, digital 2D artwork, sculpting, 3D rendering, pixel art, and so on. You can submit artwork in any form, so long as it fits in with the guidelines listed previously. The point of art collabs is to celebrate art styles in all forms, so use whatever medium works best for you. If you think you'd like to join this art collab, join the Sketching Alley Discord server by typing !Discord in the ThatJordo Twitch chat, or by clicking the link in any of my social media biography sections. Once you're there, head to the Roles channel near the top of the City Bulletin category, find the Art Collab section. It should be at the very bottom. Once you find it, press the button and you'll get the Art Collaborator role. With this role, you can join and keep up to date about any current or future collabs hosted in the server. You'll also get access to the Art Collab Central category of channels, which you can find by scrolling to the bottom of the server's channel list. Here is where you can pick out your characters, see any news, updates, reminders about the collab, discuss the collab, show off your current progress on your artworks, and, of course, submit your final artworks. All finalized artworks for the Jordo Art Collab 2 Fortnite Lobby are due by September 15th, 2024. This should give you plenty of time to think over and decide on the character you want to draw, and of course, to create the artwork itself. If you think you'll need more time, please let me know in advance. I hope to see you there, and I'm excited to see how this collab turns out. Well, that's all for me. Hope you're all excited for the future of the ThatJordo broadcast experience. We still have lots more to cover in this Jordo Direct, but as for myself, this is where I get off this ride. Thank you for watching. Up next, you'll be hearing a bunch of announcements from other members of the Sketching Alley. Almost all of these announcements are entirely unknown even to myself, so I'm excited to see what comes next. Please, have a look.
Maylene, tell me everything you know about Cinco's new game show.
Hello, it's me, Adzinko. I've got 4 things to announce, so let's get into it. Starting with this new game show called Only Connect. What's Only Connect? That's the TV show that I'm ripping off, forget about that. Alright, so the game show is called Connect 'em. So basically what it is that there are 2 players who have to figure out the connection between 4 images. If they figure it out straight away with just the first image, they get 5 points, and less if they need more. However, just because you can get a lot of points guessing early doesn't mean it's the best idea, since you only have 1 chance to guess. And if it's wrong, the question goes to your opponent, who'll have all 4 images from the get-go and can gain 2 points from it. But if they get it wrong, then it goes down to the buzzer on who gets to answer, and if you buzz in and you get it correct, you only get 1 point. Since this is my own original game, it'll have my own original currency. That's right, Zincoin is in the game. One of the questions, if answered correctly, will allow you to invest your points on Zincoin, and after a spin of the wheel, it'll determine how successful your investment was. Maybe you'll get a 10% increase, or 50, or even 100, or the value of Zincoin will crash and you'll end up with nothing. But Zincoin crashing, that'll never happen. This is a 2-player game, but if the first game goes well, I'd like this to become a tournament with more players, so if you want to get involved, just let me know. The first game of Connect 'em starts on 25th of July with Macman and Jordo as the first 2 contestants.
Yeah, I like waffles.
Introducing the new Sonic Waffle Maker, your new breakfast companion. Delicious, crispy waffles in just minutes. Its non-stick plates ensure perfect waffles every time. Whether it's classic waffles or creative designs, Sonic Waffle Maker makes breakfast fun for the whole family. Order now and receive a free waffle recipe from me, unless you're
Not a supporter of the Sonic Waffle Maker.
Don't miss out. Start your mornings right with the Sonic Waffle Maker. Call now. Let's go! It's me, Mario! Wahoo! Wait, Mario?
Why are these guys so obsessed with worms?
Last month, members of the Sketching Alley got together to write a story 1 sentence at a time, and this is that story visualized, except there are no visuals because I didn't have time to do that. But there will be on the 30th of August when a Bombus JoJo Space Woman Adventure releases. See, it's adventure with 4 U's. That's how you pronounce it, adventure. Okay, let's just move on.
How many birthdays does this guy have?
Hey y'all, Axel here. Me being here might come as a bit of a shock. You'll probably remember a little over a week ago, during Jordo's birthday stream, me and some of the members of the Sketching Alley came together and made a gift for Jordo. So me and Bumbies agreed that their hard work and dedication deserved another shout out during the direct. Everyone did a fantastic job, and let's hope we can do it again next year. Thank you. Of course, we got my drawing of Jordo. We also have Misha's. And Bum's hyper-realistic piece showcasing an 100% accurate depiction of Jordo. We've got Blue's Vegeman 3 poster, both Kayla in the ragtag style, and last but certainly not least, Macman's astounding work with both the Minecraft skins and the Xenoverse 2 mods.
They're letting a raccoon broadcast the news? Are you kidding me?
Next month on the Sketching Alley, we're watching Arcane, Furiosa, Teen Titans, ooh, I love that show, and The Nice Guys. But wait, there's more! Monty Mole steals the show for July's Monty Mole theme. I've been on the run for so long that I had to steal an artist's Taco Bell to survive, and I hate the stuff, but not as much as I hate these pigs chasing me. Time to cook some bacon.
A blue ghost? There can be nothing good about this.
After months of deliberation and hard work, we here at Cheetos Inc. are proud to announce that I, the Blue Ghoul, am working on absolutely nothing. That's right, absolutely fucking nothing. I have nothing going on, I'm not doing anything, I have no plans. Get hyped. Pre-orders start at, I don't know, like $79.99? That's, the games are like 80 quid now, it's so bad.
Colonel, they're making a movie about that spider guy.
Remember that 19 inches of Venom meme from last year? It's still relevant, right? I mean, I hope so, because I made this.
And then we bit his head off. Now, before we continue, let me tell you that this is just our opinion. We hope it doesn't ruin our friendship. We just have to speak our truth. Okay, here it is. Eating heads is overrated.
You know, craziest thing just happened outside, MJ. I was walking down to the house and I started hearing Eminem. Can't explain.
Teacher.
Oh.
You know, since MacMan was involved with this, maybe I should have had him come on to present some of it as well.
I'm glad you brought that up because I actually do have some things to say.
Yeah, maybe next time, right? So anyway, you may have noticed there was no Spider-Man in this, and that's because it's just a teaser. But you'll see plenty of him right now. Look at him, just standing there. Okay, you've seen enough. He's gone now. But you'll see him again in Spider-Man Parasitic Relations coming October 20th.
I pulled 6 months again.
Okay, so I think Zinko just sent me some notes for something I have to present for him. Let's see what it is. Okay, it's a card game called Sketching Alley 3-2-1 Draw, and, well, alright, Zinko really didn't give me anything to talk about here. I'm sure he has some notes somewhere, though. Wait, what the? Zinko's plan to improve the Sketching Alley. Oh, that's not... I don't think that... Yeah, that's probably violating, like, several different laws in the Geneva Convention. I'm gonna have to go see Zinko about this. Card game coming soon, I guess.
Wait, we're saving that title for another remake.
Hey, you're probably wondering why I'm here. In all honesty, I don't have much to show today, since most of the projects I'm working on are heavy works in progress or owned by other people. But I do have one thing. A lore project idea from over 7 years ago, which started to finally take shape. Oh shit! 6 months ago? What the fuck? Dude, guys, look, it's the me! I need to stop. I need to chill. I can't reveal much yet, but I will leave you with this one glimpse. Please take a look.
Damn, those were some cool announcements, don't you think? But don't you think someone might have been missing from the group? That's right, we've yet to hear from our good friend Bumbus. In fact, the last third of this direct will be entirely focused on whatever he's had cooking all this time. I'm excited to see what's coming next, so please, join me in taking a look.
Thanks, Jordo. And hello, everyone. It is I, former President Bumbus. It's been some time since we've met under these circumstances. Glad to be back. Before we begin, I should mention, this was originally supposed to be a segment within the Farewell President Bumbus Direct. However, since it has been some time, I figured it would best be suited to fit into the June Direct that Jordo was already putting together. Before we begin with today's announcements, I'd like to do a bit of a recap on my presidency. Since being elected, I promised you various events and rewards if I won, all of which I've managed to deliver, as well as additional ones. With one glaring exception. As of the date of this Direct's premiere, we have yet to see any YouTube ports hitting the ThatJordo Broadcast Experience YouTube channel. Originally, I promised some of your fan favorite events would be ported, those including the original ThatJordo Presidential Debate and the original Silhouette Jeopardy trilogy, all of which have yet to appear. I'll be honest, I underestimated how much effort these would take to port over. That said, I am once again confirming they will eventually come. On top of this, Silhouette Jeopardy Origins will also be receiving a YouTube port. This one in particular will receive revised and new cutscenes, making for a fresh viewing experience even if you caught the original premiere. As of today, I'm not comfortable setting in stone release dates for any of these ports. However, my goal is to get them done by Q1 2025. Please be on the lookout for updates in the Discord server, as well as the ThatJordo Broadcast Experience Twitch channel. And with that, I've covered every single promise I've made to you, the ThatJordo community, up to this point. So, where the hell have I been for the past 3.5 months? Well, as you may expect, I've taken some time off to pursue my passion in fishing. Catching many big ones around the banks. Many a worm have been deposited, let me tell ya. Though, of course, this is not the extent to what I've been spending my time on. That's why, for the remainder of this Direct, I'd like to go over some events and announcements I have planned coming up this year. Including one that comes out of nowhere.
God, it's been a while.
Hey, Bombus, what's going on, man?
This and that.
Listen, I have a new assignment for you.
Oh, do you now? Let me guess, another game show?
Nope. Not this time.
Well, shit, man, I'm dying to know. Tell me. Whatever it is, I can handle. This better be good, man.
Trust me, Bumbus. This is the best gift I can bestow to mankind.
But can you at least give me a hint? Like, did you really need to drag me miles from civilization into the woods?
Once you cross paths with the Sphinx, all will be revealed. After the Sphinx, go deeper until you find the face carved into the cliff. From there, follow the narrow passage until you find a connection to yours truly. And there, you'll find it.
The request?
Nope. Tools needed to find the request.
Hey, I think I finally get it. It's not about the destination, but the journey. There really is no light to the end of the tunnel here, but after putting me through this, you know I'm worthy of whatever you can put me up against.
What? No. Just walk like 10 more steps, dude.
Oh, shit!
This is it, Bumbus. Are you ready to take the dive?
God, there's nothing I can't handle. I'm ready.
Oh, son of a bitch! Yep, it's true. After the popularity and success of our April Fool's Day stream, I'm happy to report that the Bumbus Broadcast Experience is coming next month. That's right, I'm going to be streaming all independently on my own channel. Bumbus! I've had this idea in the works for over 7 months now, and finally, I think it's time to let it set loose. Let's go over a couple details what you can expect from it. For streaming schedule, you can expect to see streams on Sundays, Mondays, and Thursdays, with the potential for more UK-friendly hours on Sundays. I wanted to have as little overlap with Jordo's schedule as possible. That way, if you wanted to, you could potentially catch all of our streams without having to sacrifice watching one. That is with the exception of Thursday. I wanted it so if we ever had the idea to do a game show or maybe some sort of gameplay, that's the night we'd use for collaborations. And don't worry, I'll still be appearing on the ThatJordo broadcast experience independent from the Bumbus broadcast experience. So much so that I've already received Jordo's permission to announce this, that my Discord server is also going to be the Sketching Alley. That's right, any subscriber of the Bumbus broadcast experience will also be directed to the Sketching Alley. I feel this is the best way to be mutually exclusive to both Jordo and I, as well as the best way to grow our community overall. And let's face it, there's going to be a lot of overlap between the two communities, especially at the beginning. Really, this is just a way to get you more content, similar to what you've already expected on the ThatJordo broadcast experience. Okay, with some exceptions, I'm not particularly good at art, but hey, if you want it, maybe I'll do it. And that actually brings us to a good topic. What will the Bumbus broadcast experience be? Well, as you'd expect from the normal stream, of course there'll be some gameplay. What sort of games? I'm mostly a Nintendo guy myself. However, there are opportunities for me to play, I don't know, whatever. This, though, will not be the bread and butter of the channel. I'd like to organize the channel to be basically what you've expected from me so far on the ThatJordo broadcast experience. Game shows, events, tier lists, things along those lines, variety content. I can't reveal everything that's going to be on there yet, but I can reveal this. Please take a look. Theme song tier list returned this August with Season 3. This time we're going to be covering video game OSTs. Have a particular song you like? You really love Jump Up Superstar from Mario Odyssey? Maybe Devil Trigger from Devil May Cry? Suggest it! And as a group, we're going to be reacting to these songs and ranking them on a tier list. There will be a new power ranking, so rather than just saying S tier or A tier, you're going to rank it based on a score of 1 through 10, and whatever the average is the tier we'll end up in. I feel this is the best way to continue to iterate on our tiering system, making it as fair as possible. I'm expecting to do 4 of these tier lists, bi-weekly, starting in August, and a finale tournament once we've ranked all of our songs. And yes, this will all be broadcasted on the Bumbus broadcast experience. The first one will kick off August 15th, so please stay tuned for more. I think that pretty much covers the when and what of the Bumbus broadcast experience. If you like my vibe as it is on the ThatJordo broadcast experience, come on over. It's going to be pretty much the same. Speaking of which, I would actually like to talk about something Jordo mentioned earlier. Just like him, I'm starting my own battle pass. Though the specifics of it are slightly different, so let me explain. Just like with his, it's a list of sub goals with various rewards to be unlocked. Donate 5 subs, get a reward. Donate 50 subs, get a reward. Here's the tiering system I'm thinking at the moment. It sure does seem overzealous to go for 100 subs right on the first month, right? Well, I'm going to start off by doing mine seasonally. Every 3 months, you'll get a new battle pass. This means a single person can contribute up to 3 points with their own sub. Gifties and primes will also count, obviously. Overall, each battle pass will have 12 rewards. Some rewards will be smaller, such as sub emotes. However, some of them will be quite large, being events or something along those lines. As you can expect, the higher the sub goal, the more luxurious their reward is. That is with the exception of the 5 sub reward. This one is always going to be some sort of high value prize, way underpriced compared to everything else. The reason for this is even if we don't complete the entire battle pass, you're always going to get at least something good overall, at least from my opinion. On top of the 5 sub and 100 sub rewards, there will also be a big prize at the 50 and 75 subscriber points. I feel 4 large rewards is a good place to start off with. The other type of reward I'd like to talk about is the boost reward. This is always going to be some sort of game or event to be unlocked where I contribute to the battle pass as well. Technically, if the cards fall right, this single event could complete the battle pass theoretically. Likely won't happen, but still a significant boost to the battle pass nonetheless. What this boost game is will always be a mystery, only to be revealed once it's fully unlocked. And speaking of which, some other rewards on the board may be unknown as well. That said, I would like to say that to the best of my ability, I will make sure these rewards aren't a scam and they'll always be worth the value I perceive them to be. As an example, the first Battle Pass's 75 tier reward will be a mystery for now. However, I will reveal what you can unlock with the 5, 50, and 100 right now. Let's get to it!
Otacon, the guy in the suit is putting grass in my computer.
Another thing you might know about me, I'm kind of an animal nut. Yeah, I know a lot about animals and I'd like to share some of that knowledge with you. That's why I've come up with the concept for Touch Grass Online. Something I've learned about people is a lot of people like animals, but they don't like necessarily interacting with nature to find them. That's why I'll do the hard part for you. I'll do virtual tours where I go out into the woods, locating many animals and giving you facts on them. Through this, I'm hoping I can introduce you to some new animals, as well as give you insights and looks onto them you may have never experienced before. I have various places picked out where we can go to see different types of animals, so of course this means we're going to have multiple episodes of this in the future. This will just be the premiere, if you will. Look forward to more information on Touchgrass Online as it becomes part of the Bumbus Battle Pass, July 2024.
Don't they know it needs a body to live?
If you're a fan of Biotaverse, some of you may know my dear Buck. He sure is a character, isn't he?
Bigfoot is real, and he ate my ass.
Yeah, me too, bud. Unfortunately, he has not been feeling well lately and can no longer move side to side. Or his right ear. Or is this left? I don't know. Either way, he's broken. So, with this reward, we're gonna perform surgery on him to fix him up. If all goes to plan, he'll be able to move like never before, and he'll read off your sub-rewards going forward. I have a lot of other ideas for modifying Buck as well, and this is the starting point. So, if you want surgery on a deer day to become a reality, it will be unlocked at the 50 sub-tier reward on the Bumbus Broadcast Experience Battle Pass.
What kind of weirdo puts his face on a billboard?
And of course the big kahuna. What do I have planned if we hit 100 subscribers? Well, let's just say one day I was driving in the desert and I happened to see this on a billboard. They really just throw anything on billboards, do they? Maybe even a Bumbus ad. Yup, if we hit 100 subscribers, I'll pay to put a billboard up of whatever we want as a community. It can be anything from a Bumbus ad to, I don't know, a picture of Zinco or something like that. Whatever we vote on, I'll put up. Assuming they accept it, but I bet they will somewhere around the world. And if it's not too far out of the budget, maybe I'll even travel to it and make a video about it. Who knows? But yeah, that's just a glimpse at what's coming to the Bumbus Battle Pass. More rewards will be announced in the future, so stay tuned. And that'll pretty much cover it for the Bumbus Broadcast Experience. Definitely a lot of information, but I'm excited to get started. It's been a long time coming, and I hope you are too. If interested, look forward to some announcements on the Sketching Alley in late July for when exactly I'll start streaming. For the time being, as I mentioned, I'm not done with the ThatJordo Broadcast Experience by any means. I'll still be a regular on here, including hosting game shows. Should mention, even when the Bumbus broadcast experience does start, Jordo's free to host anything if it makes sense to have on his channel too. Have a game show we want to collab on, co-stream. If he's up for it, so am I. Including this one. This will be my final announcement for today. Thank you for watching this ThatJordo Direct. And please, take a look.
Alright. We ready to play, fellas? Hello, everyone, and welcome to the premiere of a brand new show. This is High Quality Rips. Well, folks, that's what I got for you. Definitely some tweaking needed, but I'd expect some more of these in the future.
Yeah, Bumbus, thanks for putting this together, man. On that note, let's go get our bags packed.
Oh yeah, we should probably mention that. If it wasn't clear, we're actually recording this a week in advance. Yeah, we're taking a trip to film some content for you guys, and...
Okay. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is with heavy hearts that we come to you today with a heartbreaking announcement. Last night, while taking a scenic helicopter ride over Italy, Jordo and Bumbus were shot down and are now missing somewhere within the country. Rescue crews still have yet to find any wreckage or trace of the two TJBE cast members.
While there is little information we can convey at this time, we can only hope for the best.
Hey, Madman, Bumbus, yeah, what it takes. And tell me, ain't no witch.
Shit. It looks like a funeral in here. You lot is really the best Dean could put together? So be it. The Italy incident was no accident, but a targeted attack on Ian's little pet project. Luckily for us, they won't be getting away with it. 30 suspects were found at the scene of the crime. No opportunity for outsiders or escapees. Meaning, each of you have a unique perspective of the crash, so we're counting on the three of you to bash your shit together and reveal who. Zinko, Mac, Jordo. Do not let him down.